Hey friends, it's Lachlan here with another how to get the most out of Focal video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about creating private packages. Now, these are really useful if you have clients and you're wanting to essentially create like a customized proposal for them. I know we often get questions from photographers asking, how can I create a new booking from scratch? Or how do I create sort of a custom tailored package or custom tailored booking invoice for my clients. The whole purpose of private packages are to essentially solve that problem. You want to be able to portray a very professional, beautiful page where your client looks at all the information, looks at the photos on that page, and feels like, wow, this is awesome. This is the package that was made for me. And that's because it is. So I'll show you exactly how to do that now. One of the easiest ways to do this, and I think probably the most common occurrence, is when a client comes to your website and they say, something like, hey, Natalie, I saw your full day wedding package. It looks awesome. But, I was wondering if you could add an extra hour or, if you could add a video highlight film or somehow alter the package in some way to make it more custom, more theirs. So what is really easy with the Focal system is you can actually just duplicate a package. So let's just go ahead and duplicate this full wedding package. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to start to customize that. We'll tailor it a little bit more to that client's needs. So now we've got that duplicate package. We might even want to go in and name this like, we'll say it's Lachlan's custom package. So we can create a custom link or proposal, you might say. You might create something like this, custom full day wedding proposal for Lachlan, or you might, you can shorten it. You can name it whatever you like. And then it's really easy. You can, of course, go ahead and adjust the price, for example. So say we want $3,200 for the price instead. And just for simplicity here, we're going to increase the hours of coverage to like 11. Of course, there's more complex changes you can make if that's what you want. And then this is just really easy for you to essentially go and send over to the customer. I've just removed the calendar there because it's probably not necessary if it's a custom proposal. And then what I'm just going to do is save this package. So now that we've saved the package here, I'm going to back out to the package manager page. So we still have this wedding proposal here for Lachlan here in draft. And then what we're doing is we're actually going to publish this as a private package. What publishing as private does is it makes this package accessible only via the unique package link that we created in the package editor. And what's really great about this is now you can send this link to a client. You can say, hey, Lachlan, thanks so much for your inquiry. I've actually put together a tailored custom package just for your needs. It's essentially my full day wedding package with an additional hour, but here is the information. And so now we have this custom page. What's awesome about this is it doesn't show up on the main booking page. So, it doesn't affect, your normal pricing. It won't show up here. It's only accessible via this custom link. And, you might say, hey, Lachlan, here's your custom package. How is it looking? If it's all good for you, then I'd love to create that booking for you. So you can either have them like fill out the request form here. Some people will do that. Ask their clients to actually fill out that request. Or what you can do is you can then just go into your bookings tab here and you can add a new booking. And then what you can do is you can now select from that custom package there. So you have the wedding proposal for Lachlan, you add that in, and then you just go about creating the package however you want. So just to be clear, there's kind of two ways you can do this. You can present the package to your client. It's really nice because I think clients visually, it makes a lot more sense to them if they can like flip through some photos, be like, okay, this is kind of what I'm getting on the day. Maybe some photos of us getting ready with the bridesmaids and stuff. If it's a full day wedding package, maybe there's some photos of the dance in here. It gives them a really good idea of kind of like, the types of photos they're going to get from this package. And then, you can, of course, you can even customize the package description and say, hey, Lachlan, thanks so much for inquiring. I've added that extra hour, which you'll see, above in the what's included section, for example. I did make a mistake here. I forgot to update the package description. So let me just go back and address that very quickly. Sorry, if you guys know me well, I can typically get sidetracked. So let me just quickly go back to the package description here. And I want to show you how you can use our AI package description generator here to just easily update the package description. So, we've updated this to 11 hours now. And so we're just using the AI generator to then update the package description easily for us. It's going to make our life a little bit easier. And then, so there we go. So here we go. Here's our custom package. Here's our proposal for your wedding package, Lachlan. It's an 11-hour coverage. Of course, you can go in and edit this based on what the AI generated, but let me just save that here and then we'll see that on the main page. There we go. So now it's updated. So now it's an 11-hour package and it matches what's here. So that's important. But yeah, it's really nice, again, because your clients are probably wanting to see what it is that they're getting. That's usually the main objection from clients. They love your work, they love you, but they're just trying to hash out the details. What are we actually getting? And presenting it as a package page that's custom to them, it makes them feel like, this is perfect. It's designed, tailored for them. It's a good fit for them. It builds a lot of trust, confidence in that it's a tangible thing, rather than maybe just a line item on an invoice. So now that we are creating that booking like I was going to do before I got distracted, you can go ahead, you can add the booking in, so that custom proposal. If they had filled out the request form, then you could have just accepted this request like a booking request. But if you actually are just creating the booking from scratch, you can go through this process here and just fill out everything, add in your contract, add in your questionnaire. And then it's just a regular booking as any of your bookings go. You, of course, want to set up your payment reminders here. So it automatically sets, a retainer amount reminder for whatever the retainer is set. So on this package, it's $1,600, but there's still $1,760 due. So what we might want to do is, here is actually just create another reminder. So second payment, we'll call this. And maybe it's due, for example, at the end of the month. And you can even just put in 100% and it'll automatically calculate how much is remaining. And there we have it. We have the second payment amount. If you want to change the date of this reminder, so the way our reminders work, just for you guys that might not know, it automatically sets it for the following day. So today is the 8th. It will automatically set this for the 9th. So, if you don't want your client to get, reminded the next day, you want to maybe give them a little bit of a breather. You can, maybe change that day to next week, for example. Hit save. And now that one is only scheduled to fire on the 12th instead. The great thing about the Focal reminder system is that if they pay this before the 12th, it will not fire. So, we don't want to harass our clients or make them wonder if they have if they've done something wrong. And so the way this works is if they pay the retainer before the due date, it will suppress the reminder so that email will not send. And then what you'll see is when you hover over the activity here, is that it will say this email didn't send because the retainer amount was already paid. So you can kind of double check yourself there as well. Awesome. So I hope this was really helpful for you guys wanting to use the private packages feature on Focal. It's a great way to create package pages that highlight what you are doing, especially for your client. And it's a great way to show them in a professional way, in a way that they understand, what it is that you're offering, what they're getting. And I think a lot of them will see this as way more trustworthy, way more professional than if you were just to say in an email, hey, yeah, I can do my full wedding package, but I'll add an extra hour, just to see a proposal made for them with, exactly what they were asking to customize. It will feel for them like it'll feel very special, I think. It'll feel like you heard them and it'll establish a lot of trust in your rapport with that client. Awesome. So that's it for this how to get the most out of Focal video. As always, if you have questions about how to use the Focal platform, we are always here to help. We really want to make sure you get the most out of it. And there are definitely a lot of like little features like this one that can be easy to miss. So keep the questions coming. We're always here to make sure you're getting the most out of Focal. Cheers.